This is ABC 7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Manatee County took a giant step toward opening a new high school in Parrish, and the school board is also moving toward merging two other schools. A busy night at the school district meeting. ABC 7's Ray Collins is just back from downtown Bradenton and has a wrap-up. Ray.
Indeed, a busy night, Haley. This was the semester's final session tonight and one of the most productive in a long time. You may not have realized how overcrowded some of the high schools are in Manatee County, but listen to the superintendent.
Lakewood Ranch is over 135% over capacity. Braden River is over 120% over capacity, and Palmetto High School is just a little close to 110% over capacity.
And that's exactly why the school board approved plans to move toward building a new high school north of the Manatee River on Erie Road. The land would cost about $2.3 million, but the cost of the new school would be about $75 million. But the board thinks there's no alternative.
By all the development going on, seems like a necessity for our future. And we're supposed to be thinking about not just the present, but the future.
And that's not the only student shuffle coming up. The board also voted to move the Wakeland Elementary IB program into the Johnson Middle School IB program, which would create a combined K-8 program starting in 2017. Board member John Colon says it makes sense.
We don't like to move kids around unnecessarily, but sometimes it's for the greater good, and this is one of those instances.
And one parent urged the board to play this one down the middle.
This is not Wakeland closing. This is Wakeland and Johnson merging. And so our hope is that our administrators at both Wakeland and Johnson will work together, and that this isn't Wakeland moving into Johnson. This is a joint effort.
And also tonight, the board spent about $52,000 to settle two lawsuits from the Rod Frazier case. The former football coach was convicted of 4 counts of battery for abusing students and co-workers. Haley.
And Ray, one of the 2 former employees still did not want to settle, correct?
Yeah, that's true. In fact, another coach, Steve Goulash, reportedly still wants to go to trial, but it may be too late.
All right. Thank you, Ray. Also at tonight's meeting, the school board unanimously approved Superintendent Green's new contract. Green was previously in the superintendent role in an interim capacity. Now she is joined on until June of 2020. She will make close to $190,000 in her first year. And after facing pushback from the community, the school board also unanimously voted tonight to remove a caveat to their original impact fee. The school district had previously told local developers that if voters passed an upcoming sales tax referendum, impact fees would be kept at the 50% of the maximum recommended. But tonight's vote means developers will eventually be charged 100% no matter what. Several county leaders have said that both funding sources are necessary to finance future growth within the district. The potential relocation of a national construction company headquarters was shot down in Sarasota County today. Commissioners voted to not approve more than $500,000 in relocation incentives. The deal was kept under wraps in the early stages, with officials calling it Project Mulligan. Local roofing contractors were strongly opposed, saying the undisclosed company would bring unfair competition. But representatives for that company say the project would have helped the area and that there would not be competition because the company does not do residential roofing.
The misinformation that the Builders Exchange was able to get out there, it worked. It absolutely worked. It wasn't the discussion of what these headquarters jobs will do for Sarasota residents. It was a scare tactic and what it's going to do to local small residential roofers. This project did not compete with them.
Company representatives allege that misinformation occurred when a county commissioner broke the non-disclosure agreement and told local roofing contractors about Project Mulligan. Sarasota was competing with a city in Georgia and in North Carolina for this move. City officials on Anna Maria Island are discussing the possibility of installing license plate recognition cameras along their roads. The cameras scan and record the license plates of every car that drives by and alert law enforcement of any crimes associated with the tags, car, or driver. Longboat Key has used the technology for more than 2 years now, and Holmes Beach Police just wrapped a 24-day trial run. The local branch of the ACLU has expressed some privacy concerns, particularly how much and how long the data is stored. Longboat Key stores its data for a year, and the Holmes Beach police chief says he would likely do the same.
We are paradise. You know, we have a beautiful island community, but not everybody that comes here is someone that we would consider a welcome guest.
Officials say they're still working out several details such as cost, location, and the capabilities of law enforcement on the island. Now let's head over to Bob for a check on our forecast.
Haley, a really dry start to the day today. We had very dry air in place, and it looks as though that is shifting east, but still there's some to the west of us, so we'll stay in that dry sector throughout the day tomorrow. Not much chance for rainfall as well. Right now we have clear skies. One thing to note, the dew point has come up a little bit this evening at 6 o'clock. It was at 60 degrees, now at 65. 77 though, the temperature's still very warm. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 6, and the pressure 30-14, and that continues to rise. Now, there are a few showers still lingering this evening near Key West and just to the south of Miami near Homestead, but that activity winding down right now. Not much threat of any rainfall here anytime soon, and we continue to watch an area just that may be developing in about 3-4 days from now. We'll talk more about that coming up in a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. The Sarasota-Bradenton International Airport is going to see some major upgrades over the coming months. Crews are already starting to build 208 covered parking spaces at the terminal. That $1.2 million project is expected to be finished at the end of the year. The premium lot will also include valet service as well as 4 new charging stations for electric vehicles. The airport is also planning to replace around 50 airfield signs with new LED signs that will be brighter and use less electricity. The CEO and president of the Greater Sarasota Chamber of Commerce is stepping down. The board of directors announced today it is accepting Steve Cuyor's resignation. Cuyor has led the chamber for the past 13 years. Under his leadership, the chamber launched Sarasota Tomorrow, which helped bring the Orioles spring training operations to our area. He also supported the development of Benderson Park's Suncoast Aquatic and Nature Center. Cuyor has offered to stay on the job until the end of the year or until a new president is hired. A new project to conserve more than 1,000 acres of land in Manatee County took a big step forward today thanks to the Southwest Florida Water Management District. Triangle Ranch is right across the street from the north entrance to Myakka State Park. Swift Mud agreed to kick in $2 million for the project. The Conservation Foundation of the Gulf Coast wants to save the property to preserve some of the last marshlands in the area. They also want this to stay a wildlife area for the more than 120 different species of birds that live there. They also hope to have this final sale done very soon. Northport residents will be able to decide on term limits for their city commissioners this November. Commissioners voted today for a revision to the city charter that uses language saying no commissioner will serve for more than 2 4-year terms, consecutive or not. That would clarify that a commissioner is prohibited from taking a hiatus after serving and then running again. The ordinance will now be put on the November 8th ballot for voters to decide. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, federal prosecutors make a decision about whether they will pursue the death penalty in the case of the alleged Charleston church shooter. And our ongoing series, Fit Over 50. One of the Smothers brothers shares his key to an active life, plus how increasing your own fitness level can have a huge impact on your health.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crowder. It's Tuesday, May 24th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $203 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first number tonight is 70. That's followed by 50. Up next, we have 11. Your next number is 51, and your final white ball for this Tuesday evening is 75. Now for the Mega Ball. Tonight's Mega Ball number is 15. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 70, 50, 11, 51, 75, and the gold Mega Ball is 15. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's jackpot can be $213 million. Good luck and play on, America.
You really need your cell phone to survive? How about your tablet or your computer? Could you go without them for even a day? Wednesday on ABC 7 News at 11, I unplug my devices and gadgets for 24 hours.
And show you what it's like living without technology. Wednesday on ABC 7 News at 11.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer. We have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dattoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford because Sarasota Ford guarantees you our lowest price on every new Ford every day. Save on America's best-selling truck, 39 years running, the Ford F-150. Fusions, Escapes, over 800 vehicles on-site or online, all on sale. Buy with 0% for 60 months. And now, get up to 2,000 trade assistance. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Well, Bob, I found it pretty amazing that we set a record.
Yeah.
But an interesting record.
We don't normally do that. Yeah.
No.
This driest air ever recorded on this date. Weather balloon launched this morning into that dry air mass that I showed you earlier. And it's the lowest ever recorded on a balloon launch. And it's been over 30 years. Yeah, I tell you, you got to enjoy this when you can.
You do, when you don't have the humidity.
Yeah, we're not going to enjoy our bird anymore.
I know. Unfortunately, as you can see, this is video of earlier, a few hours ago, an empty nest because Sonny is learning to fly and he's been leaving for long periods.
Yeah, he comes back every once in a while, maybe just for food because I don't know if he knows how to fish yet. You know,
he hasn't fully grasped that yet.
Yeah, I guess he has to go watch that, or I don't know if it's innate or what, but
I don't know.
We'll see if he comes back. It's you know, it's a hit or miss, put it that way. So we'll keep an eye on it for you, and you can too at mysuncoast.com. Anyway, get a look at this. I got this picture in yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to show it. And this is a beautiful sunset, a beautiful framed sunset from our director, Dave Levy, Indian Beach. Got to keep our director happy. Venice Beach, John Duncan getting this one tonight as the sun was setting. No clouds around, and that's a result of that dry air that continues to remain in place. So all these sunsets are going to look pretty much the same, although we get a little tide pool there. Art Conforti always sending some nice pictures in. Sarasota Surf and Racket on Siesta, Steve Erb getting that one as well. A little palm tree on the right-hand side. Nice. Well, that dry air that was around, the record dry air we call it, is now shifted to the east and kind of moving out into the Atlantic, but there's still some behind it. You can see it kind of streaming down from Louisiana. That'll be in place tomorrow. It'll be a little bit more moist, but we'll look for another decent day. A nice start. Temperatures will be into the mid-60s once again. For most areas, upper 60s near the beaches, and that frontal boundary still creating a few showers down to our south. And I talked about this area earlier. The models aren't all that impressed with it as far as the forecast goes in time. Maybe in about 4 days from now, there may be a little area of low pressure that will be moving off to the northwest, and it could become a subtropical low or a tropical low. We'll see how it pans out, but just something to watch over time. Should not have a big impact on our weather at this point. East and northeast winds at 6 now. The pressure way up there, 30-14. and the temperature warm, 77 degrees. A warm day today. Despite the dry air, it's still warm to 90. This morning's low was very nice at 66 degrees and 95, the record set in 2012. No rainfall, and I don't anticipate any rain, it looks like, over the next couple days. Now, there may be an isolated shower here and there, and that'll be mainly inland, I think, for the next couple of days, but that rain chance very small. 72 in Jacksonville, 73 in Orlando now. Still warm in Miami at 78 and 81 now in Key West. The temperatures up and down the coast into the upper 70s there. A little bit cooler. They had a few showers around Highlands County earlier today, and it did bring temperatures down a little bit in the inland areas. Well, in the tropics, it's not too unusual to get a storm system early on. We already had Alex in January, but this is a little bit of an area of disturbed weather. It's on the right side of this trough and get a little spin up here over the upcoming days. There's that possibility. As far as the overall conditions go for formation, it's pretty good, really. Not much shear expected throughout this region in about 2 to 3 days from now. And also, water temperatures are still in the low to mid 80s here, so there's plenty of warm water there for tropical development. As far as that goes, though, the forecast model not showing a whole lot going on, some storminess staying there over a period of days over the Bahamas and to the east thereof. And then eventually, if it were to develop, it would move off toward either North Florida or the Carolina coast. But again, it's not even there yet, so we'll see how that goes in time. Detroit, warm right now at 70, in Toronto at 70, Minneapolis at 77 degrees at this hour. Same as our temperature in Minneapolis, 75 in Kansas City and 83 degrees now into Dallas. Well, winds will start off out of the east at around 10 to 15 knots in the morning, switching around to more of a north to northwesterly direction at 5 to 10. A light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now at 82 degrees and the high index on the UV index. As far as the tides go, upcoming tide will be at 441 and low tide will be at 837. And tonight's forecast generally fair. There's the next tides, but the forecast mostly fair and mild. 68 for a low. Right near the water, inland areas will be in the mid-60s, and then the extended forecast calling for a nice day tomorrow, 88 for your high, and then we'll see 90-degree temperatures running in through, it looks like Saturday. The rain chance starting to increase a little bit on Saturday and Sunday at 30% for those late-day storms. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Federal prosecutors will seek the death penalty for the Charleston church shooter. Dylan Roof is accused of killing 9 people inside the Emmanuel AME Church last June. He's been charged with 33 federal offenses, including hate crimes. Though he's pleaded not guilty, Roof reportedly confessed to Charleston police and the FBI, saying he wanted to spark a race war. Bill Cosby will face trial on charges connected to rape allegations. A judge in Pennsylvania ruled today there is sufficient evidence to go on trial on the 2004 case involving the comedian and Andrea Constand. The former Temple University coach claims Cosby drugged and raped her. Authorities did not charge Cosby at the time, and the two reached a civil settlement in 2006. But new evidence prompted prosecutors to reopen the criminal case.
We're here because we want to seek the truth. We're here to serve justice.
And if the inconsistencies that plagued this investigation from the beginning continue to plague it now, this case should end immediately.
If convicted, Cosby could face up to 10 years in prison. The next court date is July 20th. Here on the Suncoast, the Sarasota Planned Parenthood was back open today after Monday's hazmat scare. Several employees had complained about respiratory issues. The 7 who were taken to the hospital have all been discharged. All 38 people inside the building were decontaminated on the scene. And as we reported yesterday, the culprit appears to be uncapped cleaning supplies. There's no criminal investigation of this case. The superintendent of Sarasota County Schools is being honored in a big way. The Florida Alliance for Arts Education is naming Lori White its 2016 Superintendent of the Year. The organization says that White has worked tirelessly to maintain outstanding arts programs at Sarasota County Schools, as well as maintain strong relationships she has fostered with community arts organizations. White will be formally honored at an awards ceremony in Daytona Beach next month. Congratulations. This month, as part of an ABC7 special assignment, we've been introducing you to Suncoast residents who are fit over 50. Tonight, we speak with actor and comedian Dickie Smothers at 77 years old. Smothers exercises daily. He cycles, takes dance classes, practices yoga, stretching and balance, which has come in handy when he took a tumble.
The Van Wezel, you know, on either side, as you go down those big steps to go into the theater, I'm talking to somebody. I put my left foot out and there was air, I didn't expect it. I just reacted. I went all the way down to the bottom, landed like that. I landed on one foot like I just finished the gymnastics.
Smothers says he continues his efforts to stay in shape so that he'll be ready for his dream to come true when he finally gets that call to appear on Dancing with the Stars.
Uh-oh. Where do we, oh, we just keep going straight?
I don't know, you're the one with the map.
Shoot! What?
It turns out it's not so easy finding your way around in 2016 without a smartphone. Tomorrow night at 11, the final installment in our special assignment, Living Without Technology. ABC 7's Kate Flexter takes on the task of trying to manage for just one day without electronics that we rely on so much: phone, TV, and internet. The full story tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. Lightning Penguins Game 6. Highlights next in sports.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here!
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
Did you know many dogs are returned to shelters simply because they lack obedience? Contact Canine Corral about various training programs. We train dogs and their owners. Canine Corral, where the love is.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Now, sports.
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Tampa tonight. If the Bolts win, it is on to the Stanley Cup Finals again. If the Penguins win, it's on to Game 7. Early in the first period, Jonathan Drouin scores on the open net as goalie Matt Murray was out of position. The Bolts strike first, or do they? Pittsburgh challenged the play, and after review, the referees found that Drouin was offsides well before ever getting the puck. The goal is waved off, and after that, the Penguins really took control. They scored 3 unanswered goals on Andrei Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay tried making a big comeback in the third period, but it was too little, too late. The Penguins win 5-2, and we are heading to Game 7. It will be back in Pittsburgh on Thursday night. Jake Odorizzi picked up the win for the Rays this afternoon, and he helped his own cause by delivering on offense. The pitcher singled in a run in the second inning against the Marlins. That is Odorizzi's first career big league hit. Then in the fourth, Hank Conger padded the lead by driving in 2 runs on a single to right. The bullpen was a little shaky after Odorizzi left the game. The Rays had to call on Alex Colome to try for a 6-out save. But he didn't disappoint, picking up his 12th save of the season. The Rays win 4-3. Tampa Bay won't be hosting another Super Bowl for at least a few more years. The NFL just awarded the big game to Atlanta in 2019, Miami in 2020, and Los Angeles in 2021. While Raymond James Stadium is undergoing some renovations, the 3 winning cities made even greater financial investments in their new stadiums or in upgrading their existing ones. Tampa has hosted 4 Super Bowls. The most recent was in 2009. Bucs co-chairman Brian Glazer released a statement saying, quote, "While today's decision is disappointing, we remain confident that our area, with its rich sports history, strong tourism-based economy, and ideal warm climate, will remain a strong contender for future consideration." That's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's lotto numbers straight ahead.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
I see great fortune in your future, David.
It's Brian.
I see houses, boats, cars, millions of dollars. And you will marry a beautiful, exotic fortune teller.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
With a $10 million fortune scratch-off game from the Florida Lottery, the odds of a brighter future are better than ever. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Sunset Fiat is Italian style. Sunset Fiat is fashion forward. Come see the all-new Fiat collection at Sunset Fiat with new 2015 Fiat 500s priced from $12,999. Sunset Fiat is cool and sexy with freedom to move and room to evolve. Visit Sunset Fiat in Sarasota or shop online at fiatusaofsarasota.com.
Pomero Shop Furniture. After 66 years in Sarasota, we're still the leader in hard-to-find and custom-made furniture. We have literally thousands of fabrics and patterns to choose from, and our free in-home design consultation will help you create rooms in your home specific to your unique style. Our inventory changes daily, so come in today to see what's new. Plus, anything in our showroom can be part of your home the very next day. Pomero Shop Furniture, now with 3 locations.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
We told you at the top of the show it was a busy night at the Manatee County School Board meeting. While decisions were being made inside, students with the Electra Lee Middle Magnet School Chamber Orchestra, whew, long name, were outside showing off their musical talents. The song they were performing here is John Legend's All of Me.
You sound good right there.
Yeah, good job. I think this is so great. I've been at SRQ Airport before, and some of the students are out there playing, so I think that's really cool.
Good idea. The school is right there by El Conquistador and by Bayshore High School.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Good job. We'll see you tomorrow.